Hello.
Hiya.
You all right?
I'm not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Fun?
What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, can you identify yourself properly?
Yeah, I can identify myself. I'm PC Nodes, attached to Wimbledon Police Station.
And your shoulder number?
You can see my shoulder number.
Well, not everyone can read numbers. That's why I'm asking you to
Can't
identify.
read. Okay, it's 3199.
No worries. And yourself?
My name's PC37 and my shoulder number is 24630.
Cool. Thank you very much.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm doing a bit of filming.
Okay. For any particular reason or?
No, that's it.
No, just want to film
Yep.
that date police station. Are you willing to give us your name or anything like that?
Why would I need to give you my name for?
You don't need to, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, but why would I need to?
You don't need to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm asking, would you like to give us your name?
No,
No, you wouldn't. Okay. Where are you from? Do you know?
that's irrelevant.
Pardon?
That's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yep.
To what?
Well, why does it matter where I'm from?
It doesn't, I'm just asking.
The encounter starts with what seems like small talk. Hello, how are you? What are you doing here today? But very quickly, it turns into something else. The officer demands identification, shoulder numbers, and personal details. Claude responds calmly, reminding them that he's just filming. And right here, we see the pattern forming. Questions designed to probe, not to investigate. This is where it all begins.
Today under section 43 of the Terrorism
Okay,
Act.
right. Under section 43, you need to give me the specific part of section 43. Don't just give me a number. You need to give me the specific part. And also as well, okay, to do with actually having so-called evidence to use section 43, you need to make sure that you get this done correctly and you tell me what site, what actual part of section 43. No, it will be an unlawful search.
You can make a
It
complaint.
will be an unlawful
afterwards,
search.
And if you want to complain
and
about it,
if you feel that way, you can make a complaint
Okay.
afterwards. But this
So-
is what we're going to do here and now. If you have an issue with that,
what is your where is your actual proof of hostile reconnaissance?
we've explained to you.
Where is your proof of that?
at this moment in time, mate,
We don't
I
need
haven't
to-
even gotten to my grounds just yet.
So what is
As I
your
said,
no? You're calling me a terrorist. You're
I'm
doing
not
it under
calling it a terrorist, I'm
you're
calling
doing it under the Terrorism Act. Is that or is that not calling me a terrorist? If
No.
you were going to search me under
The officer presses harder. Can we have your name? Where are you from? But in UK law, unless you're suspected of a specific offense, you don't have a hand over that information. Filming in public is legal. Full stop. Asking for a name without suspicion isn't procedure. It's phishing. And Claude knew it. He refused, standing on his rights. That should have ended the encounter. Instead, it escalated.
You'll be searched today.
No, you need to make sure that you actually give me the specific part
reason
of
being-
section 43.
The reason being why I'm searching you today, sir, is because you've been quite evasive towards us when we come and...
What? Because I don't want to give you my name.
Yes.
Okay.
All questions.
Am I under any
That's
legal
fine.
obligation to
You're
give you my
not,
name?
however,
So how is that then?
But
How is
you're not
that
really
then?
giving us- You're not really giving
Well,
us
it's a public building. I'm standing in public. Well,
Standing
hang on,
outside the
hang on.
police station filming it.
Is that against the law? Is
No,
what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing?
You don't
Is
need
it
to break
against the law?
to be searched.
Okay,
You
but
need to
what?
be
No, but you're searching me
suspected.
under the
And we
Terrorism
have
Act.
suspicion
Okay,
to search
so
you.
your reasonable
We're
suspicion,
not
what is
arguing.
it?
We're going to search you.
Okay, right. Well, we'll go for it. Okay,
fine,
but it
as
will
I
be.
said.
It's completely unlawful.
Well, then you can make a complaint
You can make
afterwards.
a
can't you,
complaint.
sir?
Okay, it's completely unlawful.
Okay, make a
and
complaint
abuse of
afterwards.
powers.
If you feel like that,
Okay.
make a complaint afterwards.
Right, because
You're
I
being
would
recorded.
really,
You're
really want
recording
to know.
it. We're
I don't
recording
worry.
it.
Yep, and I
So
will
you can
carry
make a
on
complaint.
recording.
So you're going to be searched.
That's fine.
Okay.
You'll be
Then
searched
make a
today.
complaint
Okay.
afterwards.
As I said, the grounds being for the search is, because you've not really given us an
I don't have to give you my name.
You've been
Well,
evasive
you've
towards
already
us.
said that it's because I
You've
won't give
also
you my
been
name.
quite obstructive at the
All
moment in time.
The questioning shifts. Suddenly, geography is supposed to matter. Where are you from? The officer asks. But why should that matter when you're standing in a public space with a camera? When Claude pushes back, the officer says, these are just normal questions. Except they're not. Normal questions don't carry legal weight. They don't override lawful rights. This wasn't normal. It was pressure dressed up as conversation.
Shoot. The only place that we've actually saw you search or film was the actual back door of a police.
Well, that you've seen.
That's fine.
That you've seen.
Which is a
Okay.
bit suspicious, and that's why
Well,
I'm doing
no.
it.
What
said-
you got to remember, that's your own feelings.
That's fine, sir.
That's your own
That's fine,
feelings.
but you're still gonna
Okay,
get
it's not what the law is.
You're being detained
Yeah.
and you will be searched today
Yeah.
under section 43 of the Terrorism Act. All right.
Have you been searched before?
That's irrelevant.
Might be irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. I know, mate. It's a joke. They're searching me because I'm filming. Yeah, I know, mate. Bunch of turds, nothing more.
That's a bit rude.
No, it's not.
We've only been pleasant to you.
No, you're not. You're abusing my legal rights.
I don't think we're abusing.
No, you are. You're abusing your powers.
Okay.
End of story. You're
If you
abusing
think
your
that,
powers.
that's
And
absolutely
as we said, if you feel that that's the case, you can always make.
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've
You
never-
couldn't even
we've never
quote.
told-
You could not even quote me the Pacific part of Section
That's fine.
43. Okay. You could not even quote me the right part of Section 43.
I'll do so. I'm
You
going
don't
to put
need
this
to.
inside your bag, all right?
Yeah, you do need to if you read.
Then comes the turning point. The male officer raises the stakes. You're being detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Let's be clear, that's not a minor move. Section 43 is one of the strongest stop powers in the UK. It can only be used when an officer reasonably suspects terrorism. But refusing to give your name isn't terrorism. And standing with a camera isn't terrorism either.
Not the law. The number is not the law.
And how
It's
long
the
have you been a
wording
police
is what
officer
is the law.
How long
Well,
have you
you
been a
definitely
police
don't know
officer
your job, do you? Okay?
Well,
You
you obviously
definitely
don't-
well and
you
truly
certainly
do
don't
not
know
know
my
your
job
job
either.
because all what you're doing is you're abusing powers.
You're getting very angry over nothing.
Yeah, because I'm getting frustrated because of a turd such as you that think you can search
Oh,
me like this.
That's very rude.
Okay?
We've not actually been rude to you.
Right.
No. Now you
Absolute
say
disgrace. Absolute disgrace, the pair of you. Okay? Complete blatant use of powers.
Why are you so against us searching you?
You've abused your power, okay?
There's
You
no-
said that you
okay.
got reasonable grounds, okay? As I already stated, okay?
It doesn't.
Now, as I said, now there's that, okay? I would like you to take that,
I don't
okay?
want that.
Right, do you know who the MPCC are?
Yes.
Okay? Yeah?
I don't think I need that though.
Why not? Why not? Because you're going to find
not
out that,
relevant to this
yes
search,
it is,
is
because
it?
you're going to find out from this, from the MPCC, that what you've just done is unlawful. Okay?
I
And
know
it
what
clearly,
I've just
clearly
done is
states that.
lawful.
No, it's not, okay? You talk utter crap.
Can I actually?
You took
do
utter
15
crap.
minute search?
The both of you, okay? You both took part in the actual. Well, either way, you searched my bag. You're a part of it. Okay? You're a part of it,
Okay.
right? And you're.
Applaud challenges them immediately. Quote me the specific part of Section 43 you're using. That's not nitpicking. That's the safeguard the law requires. Before any search, the officer must explain the exact legal grounds. But instead of clarity, the officer dodges. No citation. No explanation. Just an empty number thrown out as cover. That's not procedure. That's overreach.
That's
And once
fine.
you make that
Well,
complaint,
as I,
they'll review
well,
the
as
body
I
warrant.
said,
They'll
okay,
be able to review
make sure that you upload it properly and don't damage it.
Don't damage it.
Yeah.
They're quite hardcore. I don't think they're that
Okay.
easy to damage.
Well, you two definitely ain't hardcore. Okay.
But even if
you
it-
two are an absolute joke.
Okay, well, even if the camera does get damaged in any way, you can still
Okay.
make the complaint. Any
No worries.
questions? No? Okay.
Any questions? Why would there be any question for you abusing my rights?
Being kind. And
For
asking if you have any questions.
Seriously, you're going to try and be kind, considering you just abused my rights.
We haven't.
Yes, you have.
Have a lovely
You're an
day.
absolute joker.
Okay,
Bunch
enjoy
of.
And when pressed, the excuses begin. You're being evasive. You can give us your name. But those aren't legal grounds. They're frustrations. The law doesn't punish silence. It protects it. What the officer really revealed was this. The search wasn't about terrorism. It was about control. When curiosity wasn't satisfied, the law was twisted into a weapon.
On these two tyrants here, I've had an offer of £1,500, but it's been declined, and that's how it'll be because I.
The reasoning gets weaker. You were filming the back door of a police station. That's what they claim makes it suspicious. But feelings aren't laws. And suspicion without evidence is nothing more than a hunch. The officer admits it. That's why. Not because of a threat. Not because of intelligence. Because of their own feelings. That's not Section 43. That's personal opinion masquerading as law. As the search begins, Plaud lands his sharpest blow. You couldn't even quote me the law. And he's right. Section 43 is built on one clear condition. Reasonable suspicion of terrorism. Not annoyance. Not irritation. Terrorism. But the officers couldn't say it. Because they didn't have it. That gap exposes everything. Clip 9. When backed into a corner, the officers lash out. You're being rude. You can always make a complaint afterward. That's not accountability. That's arrogance. It's the system saying, do what we say now, fight it later. But accountability isn't optional. If the law is being used, It has to be justified in the moment, not patched up afterward with paperwork. Claude tries one last time to ground them in reality. He hands them official MPCC guidance. That's not just an opinion. It's national policy. The MPCC has been clear. Filming in public is lawful, and using terrorism powers to restrict it is unlawful. But instead of following their own framework, the officers brush it off. By doing so, they weren't just ignoring Claude. They were ignoring their own rules. The search drags on. Bag checked. Bodies searched. Words exchanged. But the pattern is the same. Every challenge met with dismissal. Make a complaint. Be kind. Don't be rude. It wasn't professionalism. It was ego, authority over law. And when Claude calls him out as a disgrace, he isn't exaggerating, because this was power abused, not power exercised. Eventually, the officers retreat. They hand over the stop-and search form and disappear back inside. But the story doesn't stop there. Later, Claude reveals he was offered a 1,500-pound settlement to walk away. He refused. Why? Because money silences. Court exposes. And he wanted this tested in front of a judge, not buried in private deals. And that decision is bigger than one search. Because if this reaches court, the outcome won't just be about Claude. It'll set precedent. It'll show whether Section 43 can be twisted to silence lawful filming, or whether the law still has teeth to protect the public. This wasn't just about one unlawful stop. It was about accountability, training, and the misuse of power. And by refusing to settle, Claude made sure the spotlight will stay on them.